Hello, everybody. Forgot to close my door. I was just looking at the through the camera. So apologize about this, but hello, everybody. Today we're going to talk about the positive aspects of being a twin flame. Very That's goes into purity, passion. She actually got into this for it. It's pretty good, actually. It's a pretty good time for this to be discussed. First of all, hi, Melton. Glad to see you here. Erica, hi. Red recognize the people. Margaret, Purity Passion. Key is here. Raid of Light, Skywalker. Good morning. Tiffany H. Good morning. To all of you, 1616 on the clock. We're going to be talking about why do you do it? This for it, Carl Lucy. Thank you for coming in. We're going to talk about why do you do what do you do? What is the benefit of all this? What is the situations of all this? And the situation is about you to become the best version of yourself. You to become that 100% quality uh, as a spiritual person, as an emotional person, and as a person who is working here in the earth to improve to improve the quality of life, to improve the quality of relationships, to improve the quality of its own self, to improve the quality in the partnerships, to improve quality with all areas in life, the whole thing about it. Hi, Diamond B. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming in to the chat. And what is this coming in? I want you to take a look from within you. I'm going to share some of the things out there. Take a look from within you. How better your life is as a twin flame. Okay, how better is within you. All right. Before awakening as a twin flame, talk to you. I'll just get the camera a little bit closer. All right, there he is. That's better. So, who was Dio before awakening? Dio, that was the husband who had two jobs. Dio was going to work. Dio was take care of the grass, cleaning the pool, or shoveling the snow, take care of the cars. And Dio was the husband at home who only came back home to eat and sleep because he had to be the provider. Dio had two kids and a wife and middle income, middle age, same thing, neighborhood in the United States in North Aurora, Illinois. All right, that was me. Was the maintenance technician. I was the guy with a lot of electrical background experience. Was fixing machines for a living. That was my job for it, and I did that for quite a while. Along with that, I before I get this job, I went to go to a college. I was going to work at night, and during the day, I was going to college. So I was working to improve myself. The why is the question. The why, that was I wanted to become a maintenance supervisor in the plastic company. That was my dream 3D job that I wanted so badly. That was my dream. I wanted to prove something to me. I wanted to be what I wanted to be. One way or another, I did that. I got to these positions. I saw what it was. Maybe the environment there wasn't good and whatever, but I preached it. But I wanted to show it to me that I'm good enough for this job, and I was good enough for it. I reached that satisfaction from within me. Okay, but the environment there wasn't good at the company. They didn't understand the quality that I was bringing. They understand the different quality. They understood this 100% quality. If you're familiar with companies, okay, they do a wind calculations, what's called overall efficiency of the company. That is a coefficient that they do the calculations of everything for it. For the thing that I was responsible, that was about 58, 59. When I left, there was 75, 78%, which is pretty good. But what they did is they realized that me, I can be able to troubleshoot the machines and I can fix the machines faster than anybody. So they decide to lay off the crew. They decide to lay off 4 people just because I had a better quality, which wasn't right. They told me to leave at noon because at 4 p.m. they're gonna let him go. And I can't tell them anything or I'm gonna jeopardize my job. So I did that, but I had so much guilt within me. I never saw these people anymore in my life, even though I worked with them. I guided them, I teach them, I coached them. I give them what I had in me for it. I guess you guys understanding that after a couple of weeks, you pick up everything and left. And that's what I did. I left the company for it. And I went, I turned around to become back a maintenance technician with me, the desire that I was satisfied with what I did, but that wasn't the right thing. So later on, I began to work at another company. I was looking at for something else. Okay, I wasn't happy in life. Actually, I took like 6 months off after this job and focused within my my ex-wife financial services business. And guess what? That didn't turn out okay. So I was forced to go back to there for work. I found a job, I found everything, but I wanted something else. I wanted internal happiness. And that eternal happiness, I turned to giving to the divine. And I said to the divine, listen, I just want to be happy in life. Do whatever you have to, do whatever you need to. I do surrender. Now you take the steering wheel. There you go. That happens at a church. It's a Christ Community Church in St. Charles, Illinois. For it, they were playing a Hillsong. If you don't know the Hillsong, that is a I Surrender, the song. And that helped me to surrender into the divine for it. So that's what I did. And everything since then, I work with the divine, begin to work with the divine, even though that I was prior to my marriage. I was in the occultism, I was in astrology, I was in all this for it. But now I begin to be something totally different. I look at it for different situations, for different meaning of love, from different meaning of life, and so on and so on. Probably past like maybe not even 30 days or 60 days top. I'm talking to you guys. I begin to be awakened at 3 o'clock and 33 minutes. And that was at the time when I began to hear the voice. New life, new wife, Dio. Like, what the heck is this? So with the new job, I met someone. That was the awakening process, like every one of you. I began to be awakened. I had this beautiful love. The story was disaster, of course, like every twin flames disaster stories out there. For it, it was even ugly. But I stood up. I stood up for what twin flames is. I stood up because people, when they see a beautiful love, because they don't have it in them, they have a tendency to kill it, to destroy it. the hate, the jealousy, this love that they wanted so much. And I saw the fear, how the people were in fear to commit to this beautiful love, to the gift of the divine. But you know what? Everyone there at that company, okay, they saw that love. They felt that love. That kept me going. That kept me going. This is how I begin to write. This is how I begin to evolve. This is how I begin to focus from within me. I changed. I become different for. Hi, Blue Swan. Thank you guys for coming in for it. Love to see you here. So much love to you guys for. And ever since then, I've been to the community because I understood that that love is the real one. The love that was in me from within the divine, that love, when you surrender and when you get the gift from the divine. I was so mad at that accident during the awakening. I was so angry. And that anger got me to the real dark night of the soul. That is the moment when you are angry even at God. So angry. And God comes in, is like, you surrender to me. Stop being angry. No, why you give me this love? Why can't I have it? This is nightmares. What is this? You promised me new life, new life. I did, but it's not like what you think. It's not up to you. It's also up to other people. I'm good. And that got me to completely shut down from the divine. Okay. Ever since then, after that awakening of the dark night of the soul, I became purified. And ever since the purification, I begin to be completely came out and opened. I begin to do the things that I need to do, and I'm always looking at to improve myself as a twin flame. Through my soul connections, which is I experienced in life, those are relationships that I have, I learned more, more, and more. I learned everything that you guys seeing it out there, and the video clips, the posts, the quotes that I made, and everything. Hi, Ann Smith. Welcome to the chat. And now I'm looking at back for even today. I look at it 1 year what I did ago. I made a one sofa with wheels and so on. And I'm like, yeah, you do everything. But I found one thing though. I came into a point to a change where when I say something and I've done it, I came into these positions as a twin flame to work with the energies, to helping people, to be out there for the people, and to prove to myself that I'm worthy as a twin flame. There is going to be a more to evolve. I already know that. This is not like one stop for it. But what is the positive things of all this? You become an 100% of your best version of yourself. The ones that you always dream it, the ones you always know it, the one that is connecting with divine, the one that lives in the truth. And that's what gets you here. That gets you in this position. That gets you in there. That is the key for it. Is that unconditional love from within you that makes you the twin flame for it. Hi, Christine. And the benefits. Look at it, the benefits in this situation. When most of the people begin to don't even know what it was twin flames, we came out. There was like quite a was that came out. I began to do the workshops. I did a one workshop, first of all, at Argentina. That was a free shop. I actually wanted to give back to the Latino community a free thanks. I wanted to honor that energy that came from this Latino girl in me. I went out and I did that for it. Okay, but later on, I come back in the United States. I connecting to quite a few people, and right now they are out there helping the Twin Flame community, and I'm so proud of them. I am so proud of them. Right now, they are out there. They are working within the Twin Flame community. They are all Twin Flames for it. Um, uh, and that uh, helps more and more. Okay, because we're leading the torch from one soul to another, to another, to another, and so on and so on. Now the Twin Flame community rise up. The right things begin to emerge, the right situations begin to emerge within these workshops. Quite a few of them become public speakers. They create workshops on their own, and so on and so on and so on. But that is a chain reaction. Okay, this is the best benefit in you as a twin flame, because you create leaders. Okay, you create leaders out there who are helping people, because it's very tough when you're waking up. For example, the time when I was waking up, there was not that help. Right now you can get help for twin flames. Most of the twin flames, they still dealing with it. How can I get my twin flame? What I need to do to get my twin flame, and so on and so on. They don't focus on this. They don't focus on they to become the 100% quality of twin flame before the twin flame comes onto their life, into heaven. But you have to become first fruit in you for it. The biggest benefit that you are going to be is in your soul. That is your connection with the divine. That is the pure love you're getting. The divine that helps you to overcome an obstacles, to come everything. That is the power of the divine, when you can be in the worst time and moments of life and you can raise up. You can get up. You're a fighter. You're not a quitter. Okay? But there's going to be a people who's going to quit on you. There's going to be a people who's going to harm you. But within the divine, from within you, that energy within divine does miracles. And these miracles, they are performance in the 3D. That's what you are here for. You to be that miracle within the 3D, within the divine. Okay? Because people can promise things, people can do things, people can whatever the situation is. But you are a twin flames to yourself first. That is the biggest award you can have from within you. That is the award that you reach out this full potential, full capacity, full understanding from within you. And you're going to be asked to perform out there, to help, to be in a connection, to show off for it. And you're going to make a commitment. And out those commitments, you fulfill it, you become that twin flame to you. Okay, you reach that 100% from within you. That's what goes on. This is going to be the new cycle, guys. And some of you in the new cycle, you may be alone. Okay, you may be on your own as a twin flame. Okay, but don't be afraid of being alone with yourself, because guess what? You getting there to this. You become the 100% quality from within you. Okay, divine sees it. Divine's watching everything. The whole point was what divine was this 100%. Once you get to this 100%, and the things are different, things will shift. Okay, there's going to be a new opportunities for you. There's going to be new chances for you. There's going to be new things from within you, as long you trust the divine from within you. Okay, but divine is not responsible for somebody else's actions, not even yours. Divine is responsible to create the environment, to create the situations, to create things from within you. How you and the other person is up to you. Okay, and that's what creates the problem. We are focused within the other person does, but if the other person is not this, you're not getting it from within you. People think that a lot of the people, they used the twin flame label for creating marketing systems, to create a lot of coaching. There was things that come to me, like how we can skip a divine time, meditations for manifestations, uh, Kindle forever situations, and so on and so on and so on. And they come back to me. It's like, dear, well, I did this, I did this, I did this, and I did this, and it doesn't work. What I need to do? And I'm like, did you work on yourself? And I'm just hearing the silence from them. Did you work on yourself? Did you become your best version of yourself? Did you really work? Did you really improve? Did you even prove to your own self? Not prove to others. Okay? If you doing a work to prove to others, you're not a twin flame yet. Prove to yourself. When you prove to yourself, you become the best versions of yourself, then you will understand something. You will understand a very wise words. There is no security on this earth, only an opportunity. Only an opportunity to be what you want to be, what you personally want to be for it. The biggest benefits of twin flame is the constantly learning. The learning that never stops. The learn that always improves from within you. Okay? You begin to learn a lot of new things. You begin to discover new things. You begin to discover how this journey creates you a better thing. But if you look from within you, you might not realize it, that the best benefit was you were down there working with the lower energies. You were an angry person, you were a mad person, you were this, you were that. Your life probably was not happy, not satisfied, maybe at some point, maybe not even a life person, was just like shadow world, misery world. You might have things around you, but inside, you didn't feel good. You didn't feel properly. You weren't satisfied. It wasn't what you thought it should be. It's something else. You worked with the lower 3D energies. Where are you right now? How is your inner peace? How is the inner love within you? How is your relationships within divine? How do you go within this in life? Would you go out in the street and be happy of who you become? You see, when you look this, you actually get yourself out of this lower vibrational energies and dealing with lower uh, energies in there, vibrations in there. Now you're in different vibrations. You might be at work, you understand that at work you're there because you have to, but you're different at work. You might be go to the coffee shop in there, but you're different, right? Everything is different for you, more complete, not to others, to your own self for it. You get yourself out of the mud. You are right now a totally different person that you always wanted to be. You are 100% quality as a twin flame. Okay, you understand love is not about physical intimacy. Okay? Love is not all about that. Love is not all about caring and so on. No. Love is not, love is within the soul and the divine. And when you have that love within the soul and the divine, you can have all the intimacy you want in the world. You can build everything you want to build because you build it with love. But if you build something and you think that is the love, that's not the love. That's the something, not the love from within you. There's a lot of different perspectives now from within yourself. And you take a look, there's benefits from within you, how much they improve your life. How about the improving the life of your bloodline? How about the improving the life of the friends you have? How about improving the life with people who came to you when you are a twin flame? How about you help other people with your energies, the knowledge you have? How about that? You see, all because you were built like this, you were born like this. Okay? Of course, there's going to be a lower energies tries to take you down. They don't like that because they're going to lose more people from the lower energies. Okay? They're not liking it this. But guess what? You are going through this. And the more people you help to evolve, the more people you bring out of this, the more better it's coming. That's what we have so many right now. Twin flames, they are awakened, but they still within the loss from within, because they haven't surrendered to the divine from within. They still holding to these material possessions, to these material situations. They're looking these material relationships, and they still carrying the old paradigm within them, compared to focus on evolving with the twin flame, focus to the inner peace, focus to make this paradise here on earth. But where I have to build the paradise first, not in somebody else. You build it in you. You feel this energy of compassion, of internal peace. When you see the other person, you give them that paradise, internal peace and energies to them. How do they feel, right? How do they feel when you give this to them, right? Some of you did that here. I won't mention names, but you know who you are. Okay? And I know I got the feedback of the results, right? But guess what? That right here is the benefit. You. Okay? Is you. And another of the biggest benefits of the twin flames that you have, you begin to understand your body as psychology, but also your mirroring neurons, and you learning the communications that's coming from within you. You learn how to overcome these aggressive energies. You can transmute the collective energies, and also you do something different in you. You have a bigger capacity of understanding, a level that most other people probably won't understand. You see behind the veil why someone is like this, why the way they are like this, why the situations are like this, and you are able to overcome things from within you. But it takes time and process of transformation, and that's what happiness to you is. That transformation maybe doesn't happen in a good way, maybe it is going to happen in a great way, but we always see these transformations, because when we fall down as the twin flames, we know how to get up. This is the power within divine that lifts us up from within us. And by we coming up with, we are the example of how the divine works from within us. People read the story about the divine. They can read into the holy books and to the holy, legends and so on and so on. They don't look at it, these legends. They are never ending. They always happen from it. And when it comes to us as a twin flame benefit, is the unconditional love within divine, and you become the truth that holds the key to the paradise state from within you. That's what this is. That's what this is. You getting there, then the divine's going to do what they're going to do with you. Okay? You are going in there. And once you reach that 100% truth and you actually prove it within divine, you get that. That's your award. That it's your benefit. Of course, there's going to be some, few scratches here and there. Maybe your heart's going to be broken quite a few times. Maybe you go into the motions, the locomotions. Maybe you're still battling from within. Maybe you still have the internal fights. It doesn't matter what state of your journey is. Maybe you just woke up 3 weeks ago and you're like, I am twin flame, and you don't know what's going on from within you. You're going nuts because you never felt that amount of love ever, period, before. And now you're looking for answers. Okay? There is plenty of answers out there, but the biggest answer is you. You and your relationship with divine. The rest of it comes after it. And a lot of the people, specifically in the twin flame connections, they think they're a twin flame. Well, if their twin flame screws up for it, now what? You look back to the divine. Okay? You look back into the divine. That is the story of Adam and Eve. Okay? But guess what? They were not true to God. God asked them, what do you guys did it? And they were hiding for it. God was asking for accountability. They lied to him. And he told them, you're not truth. You get the hell out of here. You're not in this divine state. And that's a lot of the twin flames. They're not together. They're not going to be together. They don't understand this. It's going to take a long time to process this information. But if you do it from within you, and you're within the divine's going to send you back in that state. It's going to reinstate this from within you. Yes, Melton, I'm so glad that you're here. I want to say something to you, Maraba. And yes, I'm so grateful to see you. I know you for quite a few years. I've been working with you for, gosh, who knows, right? And I'm so happy to see you here in the chat. For you have a very good experience yourself too, but I'm glad. So okay, guys. So now I'm ready to having this questions from you guys for it. I feel the internal peace with the soil, which is very good, because that's what this is. I'm giving you this energy from here to you, so you guys can be your best version of yourself from within, in God for it. All right. Hopefully, Purity, you are going to understand this for it. Hopefully, you're satisfied with the stuff, giving your personal experiences, okay? Because I had to learn it. I had to go through this state because someone decided not to work with me. Then it was someone who really didn't decide to work with me. Then there's another person who really, no, I can't take this high level of state of love. I can't take it. It's too much. No, it wasn't the love the problem. It was the love within them. They had a wrong understanding, but it was about what they had to give up from within, that they had to left the old to get into the new. A lot of the twin flames, they fear that love because they have to let it go of their old life, their old style, their old self, their shadow, their face mask. They have to let it go of everything. But you know what? They don't do it. That's what the runners are. The runners, we're talking about them for it. Lindy Cowling says one thing. Guys, let's put a little fun on here with this for it. In one of her videos that I watched earlier when I was awakened, and she mentions like this. She was talking about the runners on that red chair of her and I watched it, and she says like this. There is so many writing things more about the runner than to the one who actually evolves, because we are focused on the runner, what the runner may have, what the runner may do, and so on and so on. The runner runs because of his face mask cannot fall down, the fear that keeps from within, the secrets that lives from within, the fight of what they felt inside with the fight of what may others think, what may others do, what may other situation is. They're running from the truth in them. They're afraid of the truth because they never learned the truth from within. They always try to do different stuff. And now, when the twin flame comes in, now they have to change and they can't. Why they cannot change? Because the love is not there. But what love? To themselves. Because the love from within you is going to change you. The love within divine is going to change you. Because you're taking responsibility and your accountability in the front with the divine. Not because of anyone else. Not because of something else. You don't get awakened with mirroring neurons in you just because. You don't do a distant healings just because of this. You don't understand dark entities and dark energies just because. You don't work with these energies healing other people around the globe just by talking with them. Give them an energies through camera and help them out there with for it. Everything has a reason. We to become evolved as a here an art. That's the reason. Because God's plan is to be on earth as in its heaven. He give us this chance. But guess what? Most of us are lazy. Most of it don't want to do the work. Most of it don't want to change. Most of it, they have so much things to lose. They don't look at it, what they have to gain from within. That's the problem for it. Your story had made me cry. Consider the love and dear, beautiful love, dear. You become so beautiful. Wow, Erica, thank you. Thank you. Erica is one of the people who came to the chat, and I talked to her, and she's the one that began to practice this energy of peace, giving to others. And sorry, Eric, I'm just gonna put a little bit on the spot to you. She wrote it to me, and she gave me a great feedback, positive feedback. But that's what we are. Okay, that's what we are. Okay. There's gonna be a people who don't understand the love. They will not understand it. They will understand the love for something else. They're not gonna look at the soul from within. And those people, they lost their soul. Some people actually sell their soul for money, for situations, to create a better life, to compete with the Joneses for it, to be, and so on and so on for it. But you, as a twin flame, that is your tank. That is your benefit. That internal peace within you that puts you in the state of paradise. That's what it is for you. All right, guys. Any questions? Anything you guys have? I know you guys love that energy, doesn't it? It's a true energy. It's the energy of the truth. It's the energy of the love from within. You soak it up, that energy. Let that energy works in you guys. Because this is the greatest benefit you do to yourself. You become a true spirit with the true personality, with the true heart, in the true body. That is your internal happiness recipe. That is the gift given you from the divine. That is this beautiful love from within you. That is your greatest benefit for it. The truth with the true love to yourself from within. That's what twin flame is. If you ask me what twin flame is, that's what this is. Okay? Problem is to find a couple that you gotta be with. That is up to the divine. Even the divine brings somebody else. You're still gonna have some issues. Maybe, possibly, probably. To grind it out, the things. Okay? But it's you. Your mission is you. You are that mission to become this 100% quality as a twin flame. You do that, you understand all this journey from within. All right. Questions, anybody? I know that Salma had suggestions for, and I'm going to be looking into them. I said I'm going to be looking, bringing here. Is any of you can hear me? All right. I'm getting the message as before. Your connection is unstable. Please wait a while while we're trying to reconnect. So that's what I was asking about. Purity, you have so many questions for any of you? Let's chat for a little bit. Okay, that's good that you can hear me. That's pretty good. Thank you guys for. And there is a challenges. You're gonna go through challenges. You're gonna go through lots of ups and downs. Okay, there may be a very hard down comes up simply because the people don't want you to fly high to them. People can be, you can't just be more than what else, and so on and so on. It's not about who's gonna be flying, who's not. It is about to fly together. Okay, it is about to fly together. That's what it is. From wow, 22 people online and 11 likes. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to all of you that send me some gratitudes back up. I'll really appreciate it for. Can you elaborate on how we can create love with the divine? It's not about how to create. It is about to get this energy of the divine from within you and look from it. A lot of the time, I had some things that what are you going to do as a divine? You're going to help, you're going to do all this in all the situations. For I I look at it this of what will a divine will do. Okay, but you need to understand that there is a lot of the divine energies we still don't understand for it. We understand to a certain point, to a certain level, for, but we still don't get it. This divine feminine, divine masculine situations from within us. Okay, because if you end up with the distort energies out there, these distort energies can affect you. But you need to understand that at some point you have to stand up for what is right. Divine's going to tell you things. Divine's telling you the informations, but you have to let it go of the old. You have to make a room. You can't put something new in a full cup. You have to empty something out. You have to empty out things from it. You have to drain the mud out. If your cup of water is full of mud in the water, when somebody tries to pour in, it mixed up all the water now from it. You know, something is overflowing and you cannot handle the energies from within. But if you take the clear water out, then you put the mud out, okay? Then you go clean up your cup, you put the clean water back in there, and the cup is now full now. Now the divine has energies to pour in within. But to get to these divine energies, it's devotion. You are devoted to the divine energies. You have devotion. It's a scary business. It's not easy business. The divine can walk you through the road full of thorns, and you're gonna bleed. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna go through a pain of awakening. But then the divine's gonna hold you at the end, and they're gonna do a healing inside there. Once you get there, when you get there, they're gonna be proud of you. They're gonna be proud of you. This is just the way it is. And I know some of you here, they know exactly what that feels like. Some of you who got with in the new cycle, they knew exactly what this is for. Some of the people think that the new cycle is like, no, they haven't get it yet. They will eventually, but not at the moment. All right, you guys, I love you guys. Blue Swan 33. Just guys, so you know, there's a couple twin flames here that's they're right now working on process to sort the things out for it. So yeah, okay. So now let's take a look. Hi, Katie. Hi, Salma. Thank you for coming in to the chat. And hi, CC. What is the purpose of physical new sense of body changes throughout the ah the physical? The physical change is huge on purity because you change. You change a lot from within you. Most of the twin flames, they kind of like got to these levels, okay, with different view, different situations. They're getting more in the physical level. They renew somehow, some way. They get to renew it, which is restoration process coming in from within. in the physical perspective, they begin to understand and converted certain things from different perspective. They are about to honor, respect, uh, right things in the family, internal peace in the family. They are about to fight for the right situations of divine standpoint within. And you're gonna have conflicts. You will. They're gonna come up. They're gonna shows up the situations for it. But that is the situations that tell you where the problems are to work on it. As far as the physical intimacy goes on, things are on a whole another blown level. Another blown level. The respect about the physical from one another is in a whole another level. Whole another level. You respect the partner's body as a God's piece. But most of the people, they're not there yet. I don't see that much. No. Mm-mm. Even if you show up as a vibrations, as situations from within, just appreciations too. Some of the people want to get to this state for it, but the changes are coming through this journey. Um, someone overcomes and takes it to a beauty of the whole part of being. My eyes are wet and dripping. You did not say what I needed to hear. You did not say what I needed to hear. I felt what I needed to feel. It was time. Some things, it's only an energy, CC. You got that right. Hmm. You got that right, CC. Okay. It's not about what you need to hear. It is about what you hear from within. We'll still have to get back together, CC, by the way. I've been a little bit under the weather, like all of us. So, yeah. Key, you're such a beautiful soul, dear. I knew years ago, and I was so sorry for the accident. Yeah, but after I lost my mom, my baby, my job, I understood that those accidents are real blessing. Yeah, some of those accidents they becomes a blessing. I had some recent accidents for. I'm not talking about the physical things and the situations and so on. Okay, because day before that we worked on the same machine with the same problem, and the same situation could have occurred, but didn't happen. It happened the next day, and I was in the same machine, the same situation for it, because there is no escape of certain things. They have to happen for it. But it is about how you as a twin flame, how you turn your pain into blessing. That is your angelic powers from within you. You to turn the pain to a something called wisdom, and be a gratitude from within, and use that pain to help others. There is no more divine than that, if you ask me. And as far as I feel your energy, you overcome things, but you grew a lot. And my heart goes with you. I can understand certain things, can feel also, but you become very powerful as well. So, namaste to you, really. All right. Any more questions? Come on, guys. We're good here. We're good. Yeah, it feels good, that energy, okay? But that's what this is, to show up that energy here so the other can learn. Isn't that the benefit? Most people won't say, even to themselves, all this. We're not even talk about publicly. But guess what? The publicly is going to watch their videos later on, and people's going to watch this video maybe down the road. I don't know. We'll see how it's going to turn out down the road. But guess what? They're going to feel that energy. That energy is going to talk to them from within. That gravitation of the universe is going to talk to them from within. That gravitations, I know how it works. That is, the gravitation is like those to the people who come to me for help, for either astrology or for talking to a twin flame, as a twin flame. Theo, I felt that something is pulling me to watch your video. You ever heard that before? I heard so many times from it. I heard that before. That's the gravitation. That is a divine gravitation from within you. Why you're here. You guys know I don't share so much of my videos. I don't click like and subscribe. That is your job. You to decide what you want to do for it, not me. My job it is to keep trusting the divine. I don't have other choice because I am devoted to it. I'm devoted to this twin flame journey to get down to the bottom of it and help other people with this, so we can be a better society. That's what I got devoted to it, because the situations and the pains they got me through, that's how I got here. But it was needed a lot of inner work. All right, guys. So, let me see. There was a. Sama, it is okay, Sama, if it's okay if I copy and paste what you wrote it to me about your ideas about, so the chat room can see it, and if they can decide if they wanna for it, your 3 topics ideas for, let me know so I can copy and paste them. And yes, it is the piece. Yesterday I saw your video on the roadmap of twin flames with stoplights. This is Eva now. Hi, Eva. You guys switching times with Kurt. I'm so glad to have you here, guys. Yeah. I'm so glad to have you here, guys. I'm so glad for. I know we try to connect and so on, but when you guys are ready to connect, we can connect again and working together. So beautiful. Muchas gracias tú, Eckhart, eso mira de video. Oh, it doesn't allow me to post it at once. Okay. I guess I have to post them at. So this is the one. Mhm. KDS, the piece is the one that set of pants, but before you have the piece, you have to have the truth from it. The truth is the one who develops the piece from within. Because you don't have the truth, you never have the peace because you're seeking for that truth. You always fight to find the truth, to find the situations, to find the things. Once you find the truth actually puts you in this inner state of peace from within. And when you don't have a certain truths, you are in fight from within you. But yes, peace is important. Mm. So that was the topics from Salma, and you can get a benefits. One of the biggest benefits that you can guide, you get guided of how to do things if the situations are not good within the 3D. The divine is going to help you somehow, some way, in some situations. Even if you get in the situations that you can be down in the bottom of zero of nothing for it, and they help you out, and they always help you out somehow in some way for within you. Okay. All right, guys. Well, pick it up some a topic for it. Good that you're in peace, Christine. Good that you're in peace from within. The true knowledge is always within your soul. You need to understand within your soul, you have the knowledge of your ancestors before you. Their life experience lives from within you. It's written in the DNA. Um, right on divine time. Hi, Avi. Hopefully everything okay with your appointment. Um, I lost you for a second. Are these three options for subjects? That's what Salma suggested it for. If somebody else got something else in mind, CC, that also. But I stated that I'm gonna put it here in the chat because you guys have to decide. You guys are here for this. All right, number two. Yeah, I know, Blue Swan. I know that you guys wanted to look at it with the different types of the twin flames. Before though, we're gonna talk about a twin flames. I want you to watch a kids movie. One kids movie. I'm going to give you that kids movie up here. And just a second. It's kind of like a homework.
Tinkerbell, you have been chosen to create the new Ford Scepter. We are relying on you.
There we go.
Legend says when the blue moon shines through a precious.
So far, I have it 1, 2, 3, 4 people for number 2.
But when the magic is right,
So,
Tinkerbell will take.
okay, so we're going with clear steps. System. To do inner work. All right. That's going to be a lot of graphic help, but yeah, that is going to be a good one. Yes, it's the Tinkerbell. It's the Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure. You need to understand exactly on that movie. My point, I'm going to send you a message out. Why did I give you this movie? Because it's more easy to understand within a kid's movie, but it's also good for your kids. Okay. Within that movie is the explain the awakening process. Okay. That is the process of when the Tinkerbell converts herself as just this flowery thing and becomes that little fairy. And guess what? There is a ceremony. She's pure white. She doesn't know her talent as a twin flame. She goes through different situations that don't come up. But she passed what she is. But can you escape your destiny? No. And you will understand that people are trying and hard to change their destiny. But when they embraced it, what happens? And I want you to embrace your destiny as a twin flame. Because when you fight it, the twin flame, it becomes the worst thing. You become a runner. You become to chase something that you are not. And that movie, it's very good on that lesson of inner work that you can do from within you. Go watch that movie. Go see it. Okay? You go find it. Go dig it up. And you will understand that you are the way you are for the certain reasons. Okay? Evolve in that what you are. Erica, you have a questions above? Very good. Let me see where that is. I may in the beginning meeting, Jeff, we have those meetings feelings. Is that normal? We have no half anymore. The intensity of the meeting first. That is this intensified pressure. I want to see that shaking. That is actually creates pressures. You're not going to have those anymore. You're going to be looking at from a different high level within. But some of the things, they are earthly based love, you're going to be rewriting from within you, Erica. Very good. Thank you for the reminding of the questions. I don't know how did I skip that. I didn't saw it. For, but you will understand down the road that that vibrations that you have as a human being when you see the person you love, they're gonna be evolved with something more beautiful. As soon as you see them, you're going to have a vibrations of not only unconditional love, but also in the divine love. The human-based love is gonna be mixed with all this, and it's gonna pass in as a vibrations of love from in all dimensions in there. It's going to be the shining light. But during the transition period, you may not going to feel the same thing as a human in there. You're going to be changing this so you can learn the different stages, Erica. And it's normal. It's the same thing, like you're not going to be resonate anymore with people who are not spiritually awakened. Okay, but that love that you have within you as a human, it's actually is going to help you later on. God bless your soul. That if you end up in physical contact with to it, it's going to help you to put a different, instead of having a physical contact, it's going to be a physical spiritual intimacy from within. That's what's going to evolve into. So it's normal not to have these feelings, but they're going to evolve within you. You're going to discover different feelings that you never had before. There will be no taboos for you. There will be no fear of anything. There will be no fear you to be open from within. Okay? That's the beauty when you open the love from within. Sometimes though, when you open, somebody may be using this to hurt you. That's their problem, not yours. But be careful about this. So yeah. All right, guys. So let's share the love here. Let's share the situations. And tomorrow we are gonna be coming in here, clear step and systems to do the inner work. Ooh, it's gonna be some things to do. A lot of things to get done from within you guys. Okay. All right. Let's share the love here. Thank you guys for coming in, and I will see you tomorrow. And thank you for the peace. I admire you guys when you have that energy of internal peace from within. This is the most beautiful gift that we're giving during this daily chance. We come in here, we have this internal peace from within, and we're keeping going. All right, guys? You guys welcome.